to talk about this week, dude?
I have no idea. There's not much to talk about.
What are you doing?
Stroking my mustache.
What?
Stroking my mustache.
What are you talking about?
You know? Mustache. Stroking. You know?
But you don't have a mustache.
Yeah, I do. Stroking it right now.
No, you don't have a mustache.
I do.
No.
I have to give you a sneak peek.
You don't. You don't have a mustache.
I'm pretty sure I have a mustache. One of them. If I didn't have a mustache, then what am I stroking right now?
This man does not have a mustache. Da-da-da! Alright, so, what are we going to talk about this week, man? There wasn't as much news as I expected. What are we going to talk about? Hey. This week on Talking Destiny, we're going to talk about the new images that were released via the new Destiny Weekly Update. That's what we're talking about this week on Talking Destiny. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. We're your hosts, Tanner Linares and Michael Berry, and this is Talking Destiny. So, there is so much to talk about this week.
Lie to yourself.
Yeah, no, there's not.
There's not.
There's not a lot to talk about this week. But there are multiple things.
Yeah. Not a lot.
There's about 3 things to talk about. I could have mentioned all 3, actually. Usually I mention all 3 at the start, but I didn't do that this week because I didn't.
Deal with it.
What he said. So anyway, first things first is all these cool new photos that we saw. First of all, let's talk about the Titan raid gear.
Looks beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I actually did not like any of the raid gear when they first revealed it.
Why?
I thought
it's got the black and the red.
Yeah.
And the cool glow coming out of the vents.
No. Yeah, the glow's only there with the ornaments, though.
Yeah.
Which we only get the ornaments once the hard mode comes out.
So beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful. But when it first came out, when they first revealed it in those first magazines, I didn't really care for it. I thought it was kind of silly looking. I thought it looked weird. But as I've continued to see it since then. What? Anyway, as we've continued to look at it since then, I like it now. I don't think I'm gonna wear it still, just because I generally don't wear raid gear anyway. Rare raid gear. Wear raid gear. God damn. Why? Oh yeah, there are pictures of the beautiful raid gear.
Beautiful.
Oh yes, it is very beautiful. There's many booty. Much a booty. Yep. So, yeah. Actually, before we talk about the raid gear, let's talk about this. We already talked about it. At first glance, you would think that this, right here, is a warlock. Not really. Nah. Actually, at first glance, you would not think this is a warlock. You'd think that this is a Titan. That's what we thought. But then you notice the bond and also the fact that the picture is titled Warlock. And you realize that this is a Warlock, not a Titan.
A warlock who stole a Titan's chest.
Yep.
And put it on over its robe.
Just look at how great that fire looks inside of there. It's our fireplace.
A fireplace shaped like that.
So, that Iron Banner gear, as it turns out it's not the Iron Lord gear like we thought. It looks so beautiful.
Yes.
Like with the ornaments, I need that.
Wearing it.
So wearing it. My hunter is going to have the Iron Banner gauntlets and the boots. It's going to be great. I cannot wait.
Other stuff.
Yeah, there's other pictures, but it's really all stuff we've already seen. Pretty much the stuff we've already seen. Yep.
Well, we read this stuff pretty quickly. Trials of Osiris.
Ooh, Trials of Osiris. That is a thing. So, basically, they are going to have their this weekend, right now, is the final Trials of Osiris that will ever happen on Xbox 360 and PS3. Which, that's pretty crazy, because, I mean, think about how many players there are on the Xbox 360 and PS3 that still play Trials. But that's not the craziest thing. The craziest thing is that they're completely shutting down Trials. Hey.
Are you shushing us?
Yeah, totally. Trials of Osiris being deactivated entirely on PS4 and Xbox One from September 2nd all the way until September 30th.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. They're gonna lose a lot of fan base over this. Can't transfer over.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to me. I mean, so many people are just gonna stop playing because some people just can't afford to get an Xbox One or PS4 right now.
Like me, before I had a job.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't affect us, but at the same time, it kind of sucks for people that it does affect. It's kind of a bad deal for those people. But the weirder part is the fact that they are disabling it entirely on Xbox One and PS4 from September 2nd to 30th. That's 4 weeks, almost a month.
I'll see the reasoning behind it.
Yeah. It's like, I can see why they might disable it the first weekend of Rise of Iron. That makes sense because the raid is coming out. But why the full 18 days, over 2 weeks? Actually, yeah, why that long? Why would they disable it?
Conspiracy.
Yeah, why would they disable it for 2 weeks before Rise of Iron comes out at all? Like, basically, if you haven't been to the Lighthouse yet and you want to, you're gonna have to wait until Rise of Iron comes out. And until a week after Rise of Iron comes out. 10 days after Rise of Iron comes out, actually. Why? It's weird. I want to go. I don't.
No reasoning. It's like, we're doing this.
It's weird. It's really weird to me. But, or I guess. But on the topic of the new raid, we're going to be world's first, by the way. It's going to happen. We have a plan. We're not going to reveal what this plan is, but we're going to do it. Apparently this new raid is going to be more mechanics, or less mechanics based than Pink's Law was.
Like, all the glass.
yeah, like Voltaglass or especially Crota.
Yep. So the stronger you are, the easier it'll be.
Exactly. Which that sounds pretty good because right now I don't really want a challenging raid. I mean, I've had enough challenge come out of Destiny for me in the 2 years that I've been playing it. King's Fall. What I want is something fun. I'm not saying I want it to be easy. I just want it to be fun, make me feel cool, like
Fort Zamboni.
that's Zamboni. Something cool that makes me feel like I'm gonna have some fun stories to tell. Like I honestly can't tell you any fun stories from King's Fall.
That's Zamboni, man. It's so cool because usually in raids, any enemy you come across, you fight it. But this, there ain't no fighting. You just run.
Yeah, you just run. It's like what? That's wholly original for Destiny and awesome at the same time. And I love how they were talking about how there's so much of this raid that's going to take place outside, and you're going to keep climbing up to the wall,
Get to the top and then
death Zamboni, back down. And it's like, wow, that's good. Even though they've already said it, I kind of feel like they shouldn't have told us that because that would have been like, oh, gut punch. But it's still going to be like, oh, gut punch. And it happens because we're going to go through however much of the raid, and then that.
I want to beat the death Zamboni. I'll break it with my.
I mean, y'all are horn. Somebody get me a Halo 1 pistol! That Zamboni just explodes.
Hooray!
Or, in Destiny terms, somebody get me a Yaller horn.
Somebody get me a Yaller wing.
Somebody get me the heavy Yaller wing. Oh god, that raid looks. That's the word. It's the exact word I wanted to use to describe it. I'm super excited about it. It's gonna be awesome.
It is gonna be awesome.
It is going to be quite awesome indeed. So, I mean, like, when Rise of Iron comes out, it is going to be an amazing moment in my life and yours.
And everybody.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be an awesome day. I'm super excited about Rise of Iron. It's going to be so fun.
Destiny Christmas.
What?
I don't know.
Destiny Christmas is actually going to be when Sparrow Racing League comes back. Because that's in December.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I have to talk about.
And Festival of Lost coming back in October, so we got a good plan, but only for 2016. They didn't tell us anything about what's going to be happening between I don't really expect them to give us anything to do between May and Destiny 2. But between January and May, that's a whole 5 months. If we don't get a single content drop of any sort at that point, then it's going to be kind of weird, so. In my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to talk about this week. So, no. So be sure to like and subscribe, all that fun left and shit. And
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. And have a beautiful day.
Bye.
Bye.